Okay.
Oh, it says recording in
Got it.
progress. All righty.
Okay.
So let's play with the volume for a second. Well, how are you today?
I am doing good, Miss Wanda. How are you?
Doing all right. Crazy work last night. My hours are 7:30 to 4:30. I worked till like 11. So I'm
4:30 in the morning?
oh no, 7:30 to 4:30
In
morning
the
to
afternoon.
afternoon.
Okay.
But yesterday was like an end of a quarter. So I was pretty much working till like 11. So it's like that's a terrible Monday.
Oh no.
But I'm glad it's
I,
over.
I was off tomorrow. I was off last night.
Ah,
So I worked tonight from 10 o'clock at night to 6:30 in the morning.
I don't think I could do that. By 10 o'clock, I am like, I'm ready to sleep. But then again, I guess if I was sleeping during the day, it might be different. All right. So let's talk about your little world you have going on here. Um, what was it that got you to where you first started collecting? Has it been a
But
lifetime thing
no.
or
It's I wouldn't call it a collection. I would call it like a playground. Um,
well, that's good.
yeah, and I'm not really a collector.
Hmm.
It's just I love creating different doll rooms.
Yeah, you have some pretty fabulous doll rooms. I'm going to talk to you about
And
those in a second. So is that what you
and
got into it? You wanted to make doll rooms, and so you had to find people to fit your doll rooms.
yeah, what happened? No, what happened was um I had a good friend who passed away
Oh,
in 2019 after the international convention,
uh-huh.
and it broke my heart so bad. It was like I want to create. I want to do something. I want to do something. I got to do something. I got to
Right.
play with these fingers. I'm like, I'm so angry. I got to do something. I want to build something. I said, if not, I'm going to be destructive.
I understand that. Yeah.
And so with my original house, I was like, I want to, I lived with my husband and my boys at the time. And I'm like, this house smells like a locker room. I'm sick of it. Still, like, I'm like, I need to see something that represents me.
Right.
And so I bought my first Barbie doll.
Hmm.
It was for $5, one of the Fresh Squad dolls. And I made my first bathroom blue. It was in black, white, and yellow.
Black, white, and yellow.
And then I made the bedroom to go with it. And from that point on, I was in September 2019.
It's like a domino effect, right? Just like
Yeah, yeah,
more and more.
yeah, yeah. Then I started getting into getting more dolls. Then I
Hmm.
would get them at the thrift store, and that became like an obsession.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Burning out
oh my
quickly.
goodness.
Yeah, but you got
And
great chandeliers. I'm like, look at your page while I'm talking to you. I've looked at it before, but just to remember. So I've been
yeah,
looking at it and I'm like, oh, these chandeliers in your bathrooms. Yeah, I mean, you've got the sinks,
I
you've got,
want to see it.
oh my
See if you can
goodness.
see one
You
of
do a
them.
great, great job.
I want to the one right here.
Oh, it's a
I
little
want to.
blurry. Let's see.
Hold on. Let me see
You
if
may
I
have to
can.
just like touch it.
How do I?
Oh, I think it's a background setting. It may be, okay, your camera flips, so you can do that if you want.
Let me see that I work.
Goodness, it's
Give
still
me
blurry for some reason. I can kind of see it.
a minute. Let me see something.
Oh, I think your settings are changing because it shows me your name, so that's good. If you change your background to just like a clear background, like mine, where
Yeah.
you can see my mess.
Here we go.
Oh, you can see my Doctor Who behind
There
me.
we go.
All right, and then it should pop back to, there we go. Yeah, that's a big drink for those dolls. Oh yeah, it looks great.
The
I like the
diorama.
chandelier and the blue wall. Ooh, look at that bedspread.
Yeah, this is the one that's in the living room.
Very nice. Shower. Look at that table and chairs. Oh, I think I saw a picture of that one. Little silverware and you have the table and the chairs and the floor. Looks really good.
Is this one? You can
Hmm.
see that a little bit. This one, the table and chairs I got from Amazon.
Mm.
Um, the little wicker chair I got from the thrift store.
Isn't it
And
weird the things you can find there sometimes?
oh God, yes. Oh yes, yes. I love what and then I got into when I was making the dioramas. I love the um the fact that you can take little things around the house
Hmm.
and what is used for one thing can be totally different when you're creating for the doll room.
Oh yeah. Hmm.
And it was like I love how you can take beads and jewelry and create something
Like a
totally
lamp.
different.
And you're like,
Yeah,
what?
yes.
Yeah.
And my imagination just soared from that point on.
It's good medicine to be able to
Yeah.
create and to think of things.
I'm
Well, I'm
making
glad you have it.
another house, another vacation home for them.
Hmm.
Well, not another one, but I'm making a vacation home. I just love playing with colors
Hmm.
and the textures and seeing how I'm it's like I'm being their miniature interior designer.
Yeah, exactly. They're not paying
So,
you well, are they?
huh?
So they're not paying you well, though, are they?
No, no, no. But they are very appreciative though. They're very quiet.
That's a
Hmm.
good thing. It's a very good
Yeah, they don't. I don't have to hear. I don't like that.
when they're all nee, 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 nee. You're like, your opinion doesn't matter. You'll like what I tell you tonight.
Yeah, I like the quietness. Yeah.
I like your little miniature lemonades. Did you make those or did you?
Yes.
They're
Yes. Me
very
and
nice.
another um how you say person in the dog community. We collaborated together, and she showed me how to make it.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I mean, that I like the fact whenever people get together and come up with stuff. Let me mute
Yeah.
my phone. My work is blowing
Her
up. There we go.
her name is One Sad Face on Instagram.
Huh. There's who was that I talked to one time? I thought it was sad somebody. I don't think that was her though. No, but she was nice. I'm sure this one is too. A lot of so far, everybody I've met has been super nice. But yeah, I was noticing that you made a grill, which was really great, and you have like this
Yeah.
really beautiful like turquoise and silver canopy bed with the turquoise
Oh
bedding.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
love that.
That
And
I
purple's
changed
my
that color
favorite
now.
color. Do it.
It's purple now.
Oh, I was like, purple's my favorite color. I was looking at your kitchen with the purple tile backsplash, and I was like, ooh,
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
yeah. Ooh,
Yeah,
that purple couch.
I changed the scheme and yeah.
I need that in my real life.
Oh my goodness. So
Can you do that for me?
yeah, I can make you one. I
My
can
size,
make you one. Huh?
my size, not 1/6 scale, lady. I'm talking full
Oh,
scale.
you yeah, that bed may not how you say it you may sit and you may sink.
I break through the cardboard.
Yeah. Yes.
I know what you mean. Oh my goodness. Oh, so do you have any plans coming up? Any big things you're gonna make, or besides you said the vacation house, but the
Yeah, that's the one thing I'm working on. But other than that, no, just actually playing with them.
so you mainly you
Take
don't really do like stories like a lot of people do, but you do like picture stories pretty much. Like you take pictures and
Yeah,
make your
yeah,
own story in your head.
yes,
That works
yes,
too.
yes.
I do that a lot too.
So I love your community. Oh my goodness. I'm sitting up here like I I didn't even think to do the outside. And I was always focusing on the inside of the houses and stuff like that. You made a
Right.
whole community on the outside. I'm like, oh my God, they can go to the store and they
I
can
was
go.
always thinking they'd rather be outside because I started off with just insides and
Yeah.
it was like couch to table. And I was like, I need to spread this outside. And then I had fun doing outside.
I loved it. I was like, I didn't think that. I'm like, that's not. Then my house is only but so big.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
was like, I don't think my husband will allow me to no.
Well, once we moved here and I got my own room for my office because I work from home, I have one table like over here. Let me turn it around. I have this table back here that I put stuff on, and it's pretty good size. It's like one of those white tables, you know? And then I've
Yeah.
got my job on this table. So I'm
See,
like, yeah, working.
that's how I am in my room.
Hmm.
That's how I have my.
But I've also got the rest of the room. So, you know,
Yeah, I don't have that space.
I don't know how
I,
long I'll have this space, but for now I do.
I wish I had a space like that. That way I can sit on the floor and get comfortable. And
Yeah.
yeah, mine is more like a walk-in closet
It's
size.
it's been 1 year here, but before we were in a different place and I had all of this in our dining room. So it was like I didn't have a place of my own. It was like dining room and then the kitchen's right there, you know. So this is much
Oh
better for
wow. But I
me.
like your room though. It's how you said controlled chaos.
Yeah, there's not like necessarily a style. It's kind of eclectic. I've got like llamas over here. I've got Batman over here. I've got Doctor Who right there, and I got
Yeah, I like that. I like that
dolls
that
on the
setup
door.
with the see, that's cute. And
Like,
see, and it's nice and tidy.
oh, thank you.
No. For us
Oh,
our
that's
mental,
true.
yeah,
Compared to my mom's opinion, but for
yeah.
me,
Our mothers would come in here and be getting a stick to us. They were like, "What are you doing?" Sorry.
I'm sorry, mommy. Yeah, I
I
just
know you
don't.
didn't raise
I'm
me this
sorry.
way. I'm sorry, but
Sorry, I
but
failed you.
yeah, but it's like when we have our things, you know, if anybody else come in our room, they wouldn't know where nothing is at.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, you have all that wall space. You have where you can put the pictures up and stuff. I don't have none of that.
But the
It's
only
just
bad thing is this is kind of an older place. So I had this
me.
really cool shelf up there. I put pictures and I had it all like set out with like, all the dolls and everything. And it was on the wall and it felt sturdy. One day, all of a sudden, I hear this loud crash. And I came running up here. It had fallen to the ground. Everything, only thing that broke was my TARDIS. I had made a TARDIS out of like foam board. I had the front of it. So I have like a fake front, if you can see like right over there. Actually, I don't know if you can see it, but so it all fell and everything broke, but I salvaged I salvaged this and then I put it like with trees and my Doctor Who like right here because I'm kind of a nerd like that. And then these things I just moved over because like my sister passed away in 2002 and she loved these guys, so I just kind of keep them where I can always see them.
That is such a cool setup right there. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
But
That's
yeah, girl, yeah, now I know your heart was aching. I'm like, it, it's aching. My heart is aching for you just listening to it. I'm like,
I was
oh,
like, come on.
like ouch,
But it's
ouch.
okay. I saved the main part. I've got the other two doors in my closet for the other two sides. I'll put it back together someday. But I was like that, it took up a lot of space anyway, so it's all good.
See,
Hmm. Everything happens for a reason.
I was just about to say that. I don't know if you're a religious person, but I am. And it was like, what Satan meant for evil, God changes for good.
So do you have anybody that you watch on Instagram and YouTube that like totally inspires you? Are you just,
You,
oh, you're too sweet. See, this is why we're
you,
best friends.
all, and one sad face.
Mhm.
Um,
I know you like Froggy.
oh God,
She's
yes.
like a
Oh,
wizard.
yes. Oh
Her
my
and the Square to Spare lady is like, she's like, I don't know, a fairy princess or something.
the
It was
who?
fun and craft, and now it's called A Square to Spare. Her name is like Cat or Kath.
I don't know.
Literally, if you haven't seen it, you have to. Because I mean, for instance, I don't even know how to
See,
explain it. It just looks real, like cleaners, toilet paper, toothbrushes, everything. I mean, it's insane when she makes the whole kitchen cabinets and the stove and everything. They all open.
Oh,
It's
wow.
insane. I mean, that lady, she's the one that got me to try to make my first house because I was just like, look, nothing like hers, of course. But I was just like, how in the world? Because one video I watched, it's like a 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom apartment, right? It's a big old thing. You walk in and you go in the door, and she's got the full bedroom. She's got the bed, she's got the pictures, she's got the light, she's got the side table, she's got the bedding, she's got the decorations, she's got the drawers that open, she's got the TV, the working fireplace. I mean, you're like,
There's a one girl, somebody by somebody Danielle. I can't. She has a house like that, like the stuff that's the actual works. I can't remember, but it's My Froggy stuff. I follow her on YouTube,
mhm.
and she gets me in trouble because um when she started doing stuff, I'm like itching to buy something.
Starts making it run. You're like,
Yeah, and I'm like, I gotta
the
get that
miniature
done. I gotta get
foods,
it
and it's like,
done.
stop showing me stuff to spend money on.
Yeah, and Miss Ruby Red dolls.
Hmm.
She gets me the and I'm like, I don't need another doll. Y'all stop it. And who's that? Grandma Gets Real on there.
That does sound really familiar to me.
Yeah, that's the lady who was a model. And as she got older, she turned her Barbie doll into she made her older. She's like,
Oh, oh yeah. Like the Skipper doll that she kind of matured into the Skipper face doll, but not the everything dolls, maybe?
I don't think it was a skipper. I think it's the regular grandma doll.
Hmm.
I think it's Grandma Gets Real. I think that's her page. But I
Okay.
like following her because she's detail oriented also.
Right.
And who else? I have a few others that, who's when I'm scrolling,
Yeah. There are certain people
but
you can't scroll past it.
yes. Let's see.
I'm trying to find
Ooh,
the page to the one lady. I sent you a link, or I sent you a picture of her Instagram page, but I want to find
yeah.
the link to the one where I had found the houses and stuff that blew my mind. I'm going to send you her YouTube link.
Okay.
Because I mean, seriously, if you go back, you have to go back a couple years, I think. But
Uh-huh.
I mean, there's just like, I mean, literally, I couldn't say anything. I just watched it going. I would watch them like over and over, like at night when I couldn't sleep. I would
Yeah.
watch it. So I can't seem to find the link because I'm trying not to take a bunch of time away from our chat by just looking on the internet. But I'm going to send you pictures of each one so you can find them.
But I loved My Froggy
Hmm.
because she helped me to do the plants,
Mm-hmm.
make the home plants.
Absolutely.
And yeah, so it was like my big thing is just making the dioramas, making the actual rooms. So when I come out of the my bedroom and look over here, or when I go in my office and I look over, I can see something beautiful.
Right. You can
Because it
smile.
was like, yeah, the way I was like, I wanted to do my actual home and be creative in that way, but I wasn't afforded that chance. So
Right.
I was like, I did what I could, but my creativity went towards them in a small version. And I said, you know what? I can show people just where I am in my mindset, creativity through
Hmm.
my dolls in a small way. And somebody may be able to either see me and be like, something wrong with you. So
Yeah. I like what you do. I wish you could do it in the real world, but do you know how expensive that would be?
exactly.
You're gonna have to win the
Exactly.
lottery. or
That's what I'm talking about. I'm like, I cannot afford to do this in the real world. So let me do it in miniature form, show y'all
Mhm.
look what I did, and use the most inexpensive things that I can use
To get
to
that
show.
elaborate look that you would
Yeah,
want.
to get,
Yeah.
and I'm like, and they'd be like, what in the world is going on in your head?
You're like, just dreaming.
I don't know.
It's like what I would do if I was someone else, like a princess.
Yeah, if somebody
Not
told
what I
me,
want.
if somebody who gave me, it was like, this is your home. You can go crazy.
Mhm.
Are you sure?
You don't know what crazy looks like. Let
Yeah.
me show you.
So
Well, I'm just
every
happy that it's a place that you can go to like make yourself feel better and like almost like I don't know, like
therapy,
Prozac, but in
yeah,
like craft form.
therapy, and it's yeah, the therapy.
Hmm. And it is a good way, like if you're irritated about something and you go to like make something,
Yes,
get out that knife and cut, 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 cut.
yes,
Get the
yes,
aggression out
yes,
and then make it feel
yes,
better by gluing it all together, making it pretty, turning something ugly into something pretty, you know?
yes, and
Mhm.
then making it coordinate.
There you go. Coordination matters.
Oh yeah, and
In
then
most people's life, not in mine. Like I said, I've got llamas and Batman and a very eclectic, cluttered brain.
nah, mine is just it's more of I take my dolls and what I don't see in reality, I make it in my little world.
Yeah.
Just like what how I'm being treated was being done. I take it and I'm like, what Satan meant for evil, God shows me good.
Yeah. And you got to take it. You got to find that good and you have to hold on to it.
Yep.
Like I said, if you ever want to chat off recording, let me know. By
Whew.
the way, at this angle, the lighting, like you got the tree behind you and you got this really, really pretty orange glow. It looks really cool. Yeah. Look how pretty that looks. The glow when
Thank
reflected in the
you.
mirror. So pretty. I love orange. Sorry, I
Yeah,
just
my my color scheme for the house is blue
hmm
because I had boys.
hmm
And when I thought about doing the things, I always put them in perspective. I'm like,
right.
when people walk in the house, even though our houses are small and they're cutter, but I wanted that type. When you walked into my house, you'd be like blown away because like I would have never did. Oh my God,
Yeah.
because um,
Like it may
if you know,
look like the same one on the outside,
yeah,
but when you walk in, it's got its own personality. Yeah.
if I had money and the way I wanted it when the boys was growing up, and then because my husband was is into cars, I
hmm
wanted to have like um an actual old timey um
Like bumper or trunk.
not a bumper but the Cadillac um wall unit on the window,
Oh, okay.
and then do tires or whatever for the coffee table, and do the tools for pulls for the cabinets or
Oh, there you
whatever,
go. Yeah.
and make it his world, in a sense, but I still get to create and be like, oh my God, Janae, it's all about cars in here. I'm like, because I got boys, and
Yeah.
make it fun. Like I wanted that type of theme in here, but my dream got stifled.
Can you hear my
And then
cat? Sorry.
it was like how you say the expense of one thing,
Right.
but if I had that type of push behind it, you know, I'm pretty sure this house could have went crazy, stupid, retarded with that. Especially in making and in doing the boys' rooms and
Right. It
building
would
the,
feed into the other parts of
yeah,
the house. Yeah.
I
Your
would have,
couch would end up
man,
being like leather car seats.
that too. Yes. And
Yeah.
oh my God, my mentality. And it was like I saw something on Pinterest where they had a Jeep, a half Jeep type canopy in the kitchen.
Oh my
And,
goodness.
but I was like, dude, that's what I'm talking about, whatever. And it's like I would have gave that, I would have, created this whole house around that theme with my boys and stuff like that. And I'm like,
Right.
but now I'm like, mm, mm,
You guys are getting older. It needs to be more about mama.
mm,
I would
mm.
say I don't want to cause a new thing to charge money, but have you noticed all the car stuff and the shop stuff at like Hobby Lobby? Do you ever go in there?
Oh my God. That and I told my husband, I said, you know what? I said, I know that you're into cars and you want to customize the paint jobs and stuff like that. I said, start small.
Right.
Do a custom paint job on a small car, and I said, even then, it's not going to be as expensive as a real car, but
Right.
just start and show people your work on something small and build your thing from that point on, and you can build your business from there.
Hmm.
But
I mean, you
you
could,
know,
they could start on a smaller scale. I mean, even
yeah,
or just kind of like do the idea.
exactly.
Mhm.
And I was, but
Even cruise ships have their little bitty cruise ship that you can look at to see what the idea was to begin with.
oh
And when you go
wow.
on, you're like little tiny, I mean, they're gigantic, but
Exactly. And see, somebody had to make that.
mhm.
And then the time and the
You know how
effort.
fun that would have been.
Oh my God.
Have you seen the little world place that has like, I think it's in Germany, and they have like this whole world and all the trains and the planes landing and take.
Yes, yes.
Oh, that is like one of my
I was
dream
like,
vacations.
dude,
I know. I just watch it like,
I said, I know that was millions and millions of hours and effort, and I know that costs millions of dollars
yeah, you're like,
because,
can I have 3 lottery tickets, please?
yeah, and it's like people don't realize, you
Yeah.
know, when after when they see your work afterwards, they're like wow and blown away. But then again, they want to minimize your gift.
Mm, right.
That's where it's like I'm looking like
You
you're
can't tell me
paying for.
one day how great it is and then tell me today that it's, you know, why?
Yeah, can I get a discount? I'm like, you
No.
don't get a discount on my talent. No, you pay full price for that.
Yeah.
Only,
Good.
if I decide to give it as a gift, then yeah. But as for if you paying for my talent, you paying
Mhm,
for my time. Because if I'm
mhm,
taking time out to make this for you, because I'm gonna go all out and make it beautiful,
mhm.
you know. But
I think that's one thing that everybody's probably going to agree on is that they've had that happen to them before. It's like, oh, I like this, but can I can I get a coupon or can I get it cheaper? I mean, imagine all the doll clothes. How much tedious
yes,
work that takes. Do I want to pay $50 for a pair of baby Barbie jeans whenever I can buy a pair for myself for 50? No.
mine, yeah,
You
mine are
know,
shoes. I'm like I love the shoes, and I'm sitting here like,
I don't know where to find shoes. All I have are just the regular Barbie shoes.
yeah,
I'm
I
like,
got the Barbie shoes too.
but I don't buy fancy shoes for myself, so I don't think I'm gonna buy fancy shoes for them. I'll just get out a paintbrush.
Exactly. Eh,
Mhm.
Yeah, me too. Me
Yeah.
too. I don't go all out. I want to go
Uh-oh.
get into the.
This thing just told me running out of time.
Oh no.
So apparently I'm gonna have to like buy a plan if I want to use it more frequently.
Okay. Well, we're gonna cut this short then, Miss Wanda.
It was so nice to talk to you.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's pray this actually records properly. If not, we can do it again, but that'd be okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It'll probably have to be next week sometime.
Yeah, no worries. I'll
All
let
right, Miss Linda.
Thank you. It was so good to talk to you and see you face to face. Thanks for checking in. Send me a message later. Let me know how you're doing.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Will do. I'll talk
Okay.
to you later.
Have a good day.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. How do I stop? Here we go. Ready? Bye bye.